authentic conversations about ourselves and our community, exploring topics that uplift and inspire us. From personal growth to social change. So grab your teacup and get ready to join the conversation.
Address it, not because I'm like insecure, nothing like that, but it's because like you don't think that that's kind of like dangerous because everybody's not like me, you know what I'm saying? So some people would like really take offense to that, you know. So here's what it was. It's basically okay. So for whatever reason, okay. So I don't know why it only starts at a certain point, but basically I was telling you like, nah, you good, no worries or whatever, and then you was like, Culver, let's do it today. That didn't upset you, did it? And I was like, no, I'm confident who I am, but it's also unnecessary. But like I said, we good, no worries, I love. And you said, I'm sorry, I'm horny. You don't remember that?
No.
No? Okay.
Oh my God, Becky, what did she do? Drop those teacups in the chat. It's getting spicy. Okay, I'm starting to liven up on this show. I'm starting to loosen up a little bit. Okay, the interviews are starting to get into some teas. Okay, we get into some teas, right? Okay, so Marcus is an Atlanta Street interviewer, really big show, very, influential on just the cautionary, tales of what can happen to you when you are misled, misguided, misplaced, and abused out here in life, right? And so I'm doing reaction videos to him on what my teas are, coming from the people that he's interviewing. Marcus, he doesn't just do this for clout or clicks. He does it to really get people's stories heard for cautionary, purposes, also to help them. A lot of them get, some help financially and however else have you. And so I guess this one, Nay Nicole, she thought that she wanted to take things a step further with the interviewer, Marcus, in an actual way. Okay, he claims that he didn't, follow through with that because that's not where his bread is buttered at. But yeah, this is getting, the tea's getting hotter.
Okay, well, in my opinion, right? Okay, we'll be done in a second. So in my opinion, I don't think you should like. What do you think about that? Do you think like you're kind of like just sometimes shooting for situations that are unclear as far as what the sexuality may be, or did you just feel like, well, I'm just gonna try them up and see what happens?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
So you just felt like, because some guys were really like crash out over stuff like that. No? So what is the normal response when you do stuff like that? You try a guy up who, says that he's straight, right? What's the normal response when you try him up like that? What normally happens?
He called me. Keep texting.
So when I responded that way, what did you think when I responded that way?
Mm-hmm.
Were you like, dang, he didn't do the normal thing or whatever?
I don't know, I think I was drunk.
He was drunk. Okay.
I told you life and life, and so like I've been drinking a lot.
Okay. I mean, so what else is going on? Like what, when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, okay, well, what's the real deal? What's really going on?
I kind of said it.
So that's it? Just the stuff that you're currently going through?
Yeah.
Huh. Is it any, because again, I feel like if I, at any point, right?
It's stuff deeper, but it's stuff that I'm not ready to share with the world. Some stuff that don't need to, just some stuff I gotta figure out personally, like internally.
As far as like your gender, sexuality and stuff, or?
Just like certain stuff in my life that I gotta figure out for myself.
Huh. Okay, yeah, because I almost feel like, and it's like you said, you mess with guys that are DL and stuff like that. You mean to tell me that there's nobody you can call, be like, hey, look.
I promise you, I done tried, and this is crazy because I did something like this before.
So Marcus encouraging this young person, trans person, to Marcus, sir, you're part of the problem. You're being a part of the problem. Okay. Encouraging this person because they are in financial hardship right now due to their, things that they have done. It's kind of taken a trickle effect onto what they were doing outside of being a crash out, and putting their X tapes out for people to see, was doing children's hair. And apparently, according to this person, that has now been haltered and hindered because they put out an X tape of themselves. And this person is a trans person. So more than likely they were with a man. Marcus is encouraging this person to now go and try to, solicit people that are on the down low side of the game to, come over and to this person's lifestyle and, engage with them for monetary value. I don't encourage that. I encourage this person to, if they can do hair, do grown people. A head is a head, right? It doesn't matter if it's a child's head or an adult's head. If you can do hair and you're out in these streets with these girls that are in these streets, however have you, sew on a couple of wigs, throw a couple lace fronts on, do some cornrows on some men, on some ninjas. Do something, get up your $200, boom, there you go. Now you're back in the game and you got a better, running start, because most adults are not going to care about you doing their hair just because you're trans. Okay, a lot, they're not going to care. But their children, yeah, they may have some other, views on that of why they would want that to occur. So yeah, tell me how you feel. Would you, as a parent, have some mixed feelings or just different feelings about a trans person doing your, let's say, under 18-year-old's hair, and especially if you knew that they were putting out X tapes of themselves? We're gonna wrap up this show here pretty soon. This clip, sorry, we got one more clip after this. We're gonna sip some teas on. So we're going to keep this show rolling. Every once in a while, I'm going to come in and put a compilation of shows together, clips together. And just run one show for about an hour and a half, however have you, and just keep it cute like that. So, yeah. Tanisha Talks Teas. Like and subscribe. Become a Tea Talk Triber today. You're going to love it here.
Or not where I had an actual situation going, but my mom and your friends asked them for like $5 and get their response. And they told me no.
Ooh.
And so it was just like,
it was an eye-opener.
Yeah. So it wasn't a news flash when I asked this time and I actually needed help that I got told no, because I realized that a lot of people was only my friend because of what I could provide for them.
And what is that?
Either a place to lay their head or if I had the extra money.
Hello, you.
So remember, become a Tea Talk Triber today and like and subscribe and watch the whole video. That way you never miss an opportunity when I go ad free to give live interactions to the teas we are sipping.
So none of these guys that you give sex to can give you money?
I'm having sex with everybody.
Okay, I get it, but I mean, you say you're about to go work and do some stuff right now, like, or if you don't get the money. Okay, so you about to go do like some hair and stuff. Okay. Well, I was talking about the sex work though.
Why, Marcus? Why? I mean, okay, we are, pulling the teas out of the street interviewers, all of this. Good. Encourage them to not continue to put this type of element into the streets. Because one day, the little nugget that you got in your back seat there, Marcus, that you brought out with you to see you do street interviews because your baby mama said it was your day, okay, he won't have to run into these particular people people wanting to solicit him for actual favors for money, sir. Let's try to give them a different point of understanding of what they can do with their natural born talents besides just laying on their back. If this person, trans person, has, a creative ability to do hair, let that be the reason why God sees, you know what I'm saying, them to switch seasons. And now this is what they're doing. You never know what talents could come up out of this young person. I mean, what? Shout out to me, Tanisha Talks Tees. The T's stand for to elevate and soar our community.
Right?
They don't have to text me to find out.
Huh. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, listen to the journey, right? Because we want to see how real life looks when real life is happening. It's one thing for everything to be all good and everything's whatever, but when real life starts happening, that's where we really get to learn from each other, you know? So if you don't mind, I'd love to continue to pull up, follow the journey. You're going to get your fee, obviously. So, that's going to be, the benefit to you or whatever. And also just people getting to know you. You'll be surprised what happens when people start to see you more often and they become a little more attached to you. Right. So we're going to see if we can get something going like that. All right. So, all right. Well, let me get back to daddy duty. All right. Let me get back to daddy duty. We really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions. Since you're asking people, to reach out, help out, what ways can they do that?
Y'all can message me on social media at RichGal, RichGallTee. Or y'all can reach me on Facebook at Tiamore, TEE space AMOR. Or y'all can directly send it to me on Chime or Cash App or my phone number. I can send my phone number?
Not phone number, but you can say your Cash App.
Okay. Y'all can send it to my sister Cash App because I don't have Cash App. My little sister, I use hers. It's Naenikole, NAEENIKOLE. And it's Laneja Riley. You'll see it pop up, Laneja Riley. She's light skinned.
Okay. Real quick, what'd you think about just the response from the last video? What'd you think about that?
I seen the comments and I was 50-50 about it. Like some of it was motivation, some of it was like, okay.
What were the ones that had you like, okay?
The ones who were really just saying I need to go by what I was born as and stuff like that.
Okay. I mean, I saw a lot of people that gave you compliments.
Yeah, and I love, I appreciate
tons.
everybody.
Everybody.
And I do want to address something too.
Okay.
In the comments I seen a lot. Y'all.
Keisha Cole, brother.
Yeah. Keisha Cole. Y'all know I look like Beyonce.
What's wrong with Keisha Cole?
Nothing.
I should have cheated. But you're right. You can't raise a man. You can't raise these niggas out here.
That's not.
But I appreciate everybody that can help. Even if you can't, I still appreciate the prayers and everything. Just remember, stay humble because you can have it all today and blink and it's gone.
Did people reach out to you or whatever from the last interview?
Mm-hmm.
What type of messages or comments or whatever were they going about?
A lot of people were sending me encouraging messages, telling me they like to follow my journey and keep up the good work.
Awesome. Well, listen, I'm gonna let you go. I know you got something to go do right now. Like I say, we definitely appreciate you and wish you nothing but the best. All right.
All right.
All right. Have a good one.
All right, that was our second clip. Okay, Miss Nay. So, what do y'all think? I think I want to follow her journey too with the Atlanta Street interviews. Just to keep up what she's doing. And what I could definitely encourage, if this ever gets back to her, would be to look for real, genuine, support, like resources, something tangible that they can use that's not, taking away from them, personally, intimately, emotionally, physically, mentally, but like real direction and guidance in the city of where people can go to get assistance, whether it's a place to live, like a warm place to live, like affordable housing, and even if it's just somewhere to go to, like a organization where you can go and get a sandwich or a new coat, or you know what I'm saying, somewhere where, because Atlanta is a place where that community is very well, recognized. So, I'm sure they.
Thanks for watching. Remember to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It's a blessing. Keep your teacups filled and ready for my next upload. Until then, stay inspired and remember, always stay dipping.